If client acquisition is the thing you're relying on, you're losing money. Let that sink in. Because at the beginning of every year and many different seasons, we get a whole bunch of new clients in the health field. And, it's like, oh, it's a great time of year working with a whole bunch of people. And then it fades quickly. Understand this: client acquisition costs money. Client retention makes money, is lucrative. Not only that, but it's beneficial for everybody involved. Client retention means they're getting results, they're sticking to the program, they're, it's affecting your reputation, it's affecting your pocketbook. Everybody's happy when there's client retention. And it's not client retention, oh, we just want you to stick around, pay a subscription and not come, which is what a lot of gyms do. It's about them sticking to their program. So I did 2 earlier videos on how to set your clients up to be successful long term, so that they stick, they adhere to the things they need to do to be successful, which in turn is client retention for you. One is willpower. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that video out. The other is motivation. So motivation is all about, setting a goal and tracking along the way. And I have another video about that. This one, I want to talk about their discipline. So, people need to stick to something, and that we talk a lot, and there's a lot online right now about, oh, you need to be disciplined, not motivated. It's not true. You need to have both. Matter of fact, you need to have all three. But what is discipline? People talk, so you need to be disciplined. What is discipline? What drives discipline? The thing that drives discipline is how people see themselves. Your identity, how you are perceived in your own head, that is the thing that your brain is going to protect over everything else. I'm lazy, but I'm going to exercise. If your identity is your internal identity, or your client's internal identity is that they're lazy, I'm typically lazy, but I'm going to try this. Your brain is going to protect that identity over everything else. And eventually, it's going to go back to how they see themselves. We need to talk to them about how they see themselves. I don't see myself as an athlete. I don't see myself as this. Do you see yourself as somebody who prioritizes health and exercises on a daily basis? Can you see that as an identity for you? Because that's what it takes. It's that the whole, back in the day when people were like really struggling with smoking. People struggle with smoking now, but the biggest difference between people that actually quit and people that didn't were, I'm trying to quit smoking. Well, the presupposition in that is that I'm a smoker and I'm trying to quit. And the people that were successful is, I don't smoke. That's an identity, right? In exercise, anything else in our lives is the same thing. If you see yourself as somebody who, I prioritize health, I prioritize nutrition over junk food. I always choose that. That's the way I am. That's who I am. Then you go into these situations where there's a choice between, something that's junk food and something that's good. And maybe the good thing is a little bit more complicated to put together, because that's, sometimes the reality over holidays and stuff like that. People who view themselves in the right light will make the right decisions. So have a conversation with your client about how they see themselves, how they want to see themselves, and how you're going to get them to see themselves that way.